open now. Erasmus Mundus is open now. Commonwealth Shared Scholarship is still open now. I think the MasterCard Scholarship is come back to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining the channel today. So today's video, we are going to talk about a scholarship opportunity that is being hosted by a country in Europe. This country is a member of the European Union. This country is also a member of the Schengen zone. This is a very big scholarship, I must tell you. Now, there are some things I will be talking about the scholarships. I will talk about the benefits of the scholarship. I will talk about the deadlines. I will talk about the application process. I would also talk about the documentations. Then I will talk about how to apply for the scholarship. First, before I proceed, I want to tell you that almost all countries around the world are qualified to apply for this scholarship. And if you must apply for this scholarship, understand that it is very competitive, so you have to make sure you put in a strong application. Like I said, we are going to go gradually so I can explain to you guys how everything is going to look like. The first thing is you need to understand that the reason why most officials or most governments organize these scholarship opportunities for international students to study for free is because they are looking for ways to promote career opportunities and also culturalism, okay, and also bring in business personnel or maybe bring in international growth. This is all I can say. Now, we are going to be moving to a European country called Hungary, and this is where the scholarship is. What is the name of the scholarship? It is called Hungarian STIPENDUM. This is the name of the scholarship, or Stipendum Hungaricum. That is another name you can call it. This is organized by the Hungarian government in partnership with an organization, and this scholarship is a fully funded scholarship. What are some of the things that the scholarship is going to give to you? 1. Your tuition fee is going to be paid completely. 2. Your accommodation is going to be paid completely. 3. You are going to be getting a monthly stipend. Monthly means you are going to get a certain amount of money every month. That's 120 euros times the duration of the scholarship you are applying to. If your program is 2 years, they will fund you every month till the 2 years is finished. Now, I know you would say that unlike the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship, where you have to sign an agreement to return back to your home country, yes, most scholarships, even the Chevening Scholarship, even the Erasmus Mundus, even the Masterclass, most scholarships expect you to finish the scholarship program and return back to your home country. But this is never the case. They themselves, they know that if we study in these places, and finally if we get a job, we can obviously stay back and we work. But if you don't get a job, you have to return after the deadline of the scholarship. So this is something you should put into consideration. Another great opportunity is your medical insurance, which is 180 euros, will be paid for the complete time you are going to spend in Hungary for the scholarship. Also understand that this scholarship is partnering with Hungarian universities, and of course you have the right to choose which particular program or which university you are going to attend. Another thing is this scholarship has a wide range of courses. They have courses from the sciences, the arts, and of course humanities. So everybody, no matter where you studied, what you studied, you can always find a course to study for Hungarian STIPENDUM. Then remember, your visa fee is also free. You are going to be paid or they are going to pay for your visa fee, and equally your flight ticket will be paid for. You are not paying anything. So like I said, this is a fully funded scholarship. During visa application, you don't need to go to any embassy again with proof of funds. Everything will be given to you, all documentations, and you just move to the embassy to apply. This scholarship is for bachelor students, master students, and PhD students, those who are seeking these positions. Let me clarify this here. Again, for the documents that you need to apply for Hungarian STIPENDUM, they include the online application form. Of course, you are going to download this form from the website of the Hungarian STIPENDUM. There is also a motivation letter you have to write. You have to write a motivation letter to explain why you want to study in Hungary, why you are applying for Hungarian Stipendum, and what is the use of this scholarship to you upon returning back to your home country. The next thing you need is a recent passport photo. Okay, you need a passport photo because they need it for your application process. For those who are going for PhD, you equally need what is called research proposal. And for those who are going for masters, you need your bachelor's degree transcript and the attestation or the certificate. And those going for bachelor's, you need your high school certificates and transcript as well. Then PhD students, you also need your masters alongside these other documentations. If you are applying to Hungarian Stipendum, note that they always ask for those for IELTS. If you come from a country where you studied in English and English is the first language in that particular country, then Hungarian Stipendum is a scholarship you can apply for using your English proficiency. But to be on the safe side, if you are not from a country where English is the first language or you didn't study in English, I will advise you to go get your IELTS. Most of the time you will find band 7, sometimes band 6.5. So it just depends on which one you are going to take. Like I said, your secondary school certificates are very important as well in case you want to apply for this particular Hungarian scholarship. You also need copies of your CV to supply to the scholarship board because without your CV, they will not know the courses that you studied before. After submission of your CV, a copy of your CV, you equally need a copy of your international passport. This document is very vital during visa applications. Even during normal applications, you still need your passport copy. You need your medical certificate, okay? There is a time where they will inform you to go and get your medical certificate, but you can submit it at any time. Even with the IELTS, there is a date. I think you can submit your IELTS after August because the application deadline for this scholarship, let me say the scholarship begins, the application portals are open from November. As I speak to you, they are open. And the last date to apply is January 15. It is also important for you to note that after this January 15 deadline, you can't apply again for this scholarship. Then until August that year, you can then submit your IELTS exam. They always give you time to write the IELTS exam. So this is all about the documents you need. We have talked about the programs and of course the deadline. Let's take a look at the application process. To apply for Hungarian Stipendum, you need to show due diligence here. Now please listen to me, it is very important. I'm going to explain how the application is going to work to you, but first let's look at the steps. There are 3 steps involved, and the very first step, if you have to apply through the application platform, then the second step is your application will be reviewed by the Ministry of Education and sent to your school. Now I would like to draw your attention to the fact that it is not every Ministry of Education that will review this application. They have to review because you are applying through your school. Before I even forget, there are a list of countries that people can apply for Hungarian Stipendum. I saw Nigeria, Kingdom of Morocco, a lot of other countries, but I didn't see Cameroon. So I'm going to link it in the video description box. Guys, go there and make sure you check your country to see which countries can apply. Okay, because if your country cannot apply, it is not useful applying. Ghana, there is Ghanaians can apply for this particular scholarship, and instead of the Ministry of Education to view their documents in Ghana, I think it is the people in charge for Ghanaians is the Ghana School Secretariat, something like that. They call them Ghana Scholarship Secretariat. All right, if you are a Ghanaian watching me, please try to verify this. For Cameroonians, I didn't see your name. For Nigerians, I don't know where it is. For other Africans, please verify and let's see. Now you have to explain. Remember I mentioned the motivation letter. You need to explain why you are applying and a whole lot of stuff. Then somebody will review your application and send to your school. Like I said, which is the somebody? Your school authorities, right? Not your school authorities, but authorities in your home country. Immediately they view it, they are going to send to your school. Now what is the next step? Your school will now look at it and call you for an interview. If you meet the interview, of course, they are going to give you acceptance. There is no blinking about this thing. This is all about academic merit and a whole lot of stuff. Who is eligible? Every country except few. So you have to go to the website, check it out very keenly to make sure that everything is in order before you start the process. Now remember, I talk about the stages to apply. This is how you apply. When you go to the link, you create an account, register yourself. They will ask you some questions, then they will also give you a code. After you register yourself, a code will be given to you. Make sure the email and the password you are using is kept secretly, because they will be using this particular email to send a lot of messages to you. When it's time for medicals, they will tell you. When it's time to do this, they will tell you. Now, if you are not selected at the first stage, do not feel discouraged. Like I said, this is a fully funded scholarship and a lot of people are chasing it. So try to chase it with the blood in you and make sure that you are able to secure at least one scholarship. Don't rely on this alone. Hungarian Stipendum is open now. Erasmus Mundus is open now. Commonwealth Shared Scholarship is still open now. I think the MasterCard Scholarship is still open. So go for every scholarship in as much as you can fulfill their requirements. Now, for those in Ghana, remember I said when you register, you email everything, then you apply for the scholarship and the application board is going to look at it. Then if they look at it and everything is okay, they are going to nominate you and send every detail. The nomination usually takes place around March. Every detail will be sent to your school. The nomination takes place around March and your school is going to invite you for an interview around April. Most of the time it can fluctuate, but I think as a consistent viewer, this is what has been happening. After the April, now your final official letter will come to you. That is your acceptance letter. So this is how Hungarian Stipendum is. Make sure you check the programs that are available. This is for bachelor's, master's and PhD. Check their requirements very well, because it is very important for you to put certain things into consideration. I always tell people that before going for scholarships, you should be aware that a lot of things can change. I hope this video will help you. In another video, I'm going to talk about other opportunities for you and you can put them into consideration. Remember, most scholarship will ask you to sign forms that you are going to return, but it doesn't mean that you can return. When you get to finish the scholarship program, you secure a job, you can stay, because of course you are going to be under a work contract. I hope this helps you. Till we meet again in another video.